Approaching minimums. Minimums. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20.
Airspeed low.
United 1515, welcome to Kansas City. Exit at Delta if able. Contact ground on 121.8.
Exit at Delta if able. Switching to ground on 121.8. United 1515.
A, Bravo 57A should be up here on the left. Very last spot. Looks like I can tell people are walking around inside the terminal. A is on the right side.
Cessna 29er tree ready to taxi.
Cessna 29er tree, runway 27 taxi via Bravo 2, Bravo, Alpha 4, Alpha, Delta, Echo, Charlie, hold short of runway 1 right.
Runway 27 taxi via Bravo 2, Bravo, Alpha 4, Alpha, Delta, Echo, Charlie, hold short of runway 1 right, Cessna 29er tree.
We're here in Kansas City looking at the new TaiModels Kansas City Airport KMCI, and this is on INI builds where you can pick this up. Anyway, I wanted to start again up high and take a look at the footprint here, and it is a massive footprint here for this airport. It's going to take a little bit of time to get around, but we'll go ahead and start down there at the gates and work our way around the airport. I am injecting a little bit of aircraft just to make it a little more interesting. Without further ado, let me go ahead and get down there. Alright, as we come in, we have the parking garage here on the left. That looks pretty good. Looks like it's got glass there to perhaps shield people from the wind out here. And then we have the terminal on the right. And it looks like we have a fully modeled terminal here, as well as gates, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. And nice little area down here, and first thing I observe is there's somebody down there walking, and so that's really, I like to see that, because that gives life to the airport, not just figures that are standing still. We have a few planners down there, and if we look off to our right here, we have some of the airside part of the terminal. Let's go back a little bit. We have Gate Alpha 5 right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into the terminal then. Again, as we go down the sidewalk here, we have some people walking around. I'm so far, oops, don't want to run into that guy. I'm pretty impressed. Let me go back, something caught my eye here. And check this curbside check-in out. That is really cool. Let's continue down and see what else we can see. Got some cars, taxis parked over here. Let's see if can we see any cars inside the parking garage. At this level, I don't see any. We have some signs over here while we're looking this way. Yikes! That guy's seen better days. Alright, but up here we have some cars. Of course, that's typically where we're going to see it anyway when we're coming in. Let's just kind of go on the outside so we can see inside too as we're going down the sidewalk. And we have gates for American Airlines here. The ground textures look pretty nice. Looks like you have a security guard or police officer there. Allegiant, Southwest, and looks like Southwest is down there at the end. These are your departures. You have curbside check-in. Yeah, let's go on inside. And here we are inside. Even got some balloons. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at the ceiling. That's crazy. That's crazy, but that's cool. Look at that. That is so cool. Alright, we're going to go on down here. We have escalators, I want to mention, that are actually running. That is very nice. I like to see that. And look at that. The LCD displays up here are actually playing videos. That is very cool. But I just want to note that there's nobody. Oh, wait. We do have people working behind the counters here. There's some Southwest people down here. Looks like they're doing the same dance. Let's see. We have some figures down. This is really a pleasant surprise. This is very, very cool. I don't know what in the world these things are, but that's cool. Wow. And these decorations here go the full length of the terminal. And then we have TSA here in the middle. Kansas City runs on Dunkin'. How do you like that? I didn't know that. Dunkin' Donuts and coffee. Alright, let's turn around here. Oh, we got something out there with the escalators, and those escalators are running as well. We have TSA pre-check. I like that. We have man, this is incredible. The only thing I would like to see, personally, would be people here. You have people walking around, but shouldn't we have like lines of people in the TSA check-in area? We got great signs. Look at that. No firearm through the checkpoint. You have the number. Let's go on in here and check it out. It would be cool to have some TSA officers in here too. I mean, they've done so much here already. That would be just a small thing for them to do. Look at these scanners that they put over here as well. That is really detailed, really cool. I like what I'm seeing. They are just making some... Oh, I missed the scanner. That was on purpose. could slow my camera down, but then I'd be here all day looking at details. I'm just trying to give you a first look at this. Gates A through 10 is down to the right here. And this just looks wonderful. Very surprised. Gates 12 through 39 are to the left, okay? Looks like we have some parallax doors. So the space in there is not actually modeled, it's just a picture on the wall. Not a big fan of that, but I mean, given what else they have done here, it looks amazing. Got a barbecue place here. That guy's awful happy. He must have had a good meal. And we can go into this space. That's really cool. Got a menu up here. Let's see. It does get pixelated as you get in. As you get in close. Trying to be careful here. And do this first part here. Looks like maybe a pizza place over here. Coffee place to the left. And again, here's a pizza place. Go inside and look at this. It says to seat yourself. Okay. We have coffee here in the middle. Let me go on the other side here. Okay, so we have some coffee. We have a guy at the counter. Pizza, salad, sandwiches, appetizers, and it's about my dinner time, so I'm getting hungry now. Let's see. Kansas City. That's a nice sculpture right up here in the middle. Let's see, there was something or other over. Oh, and somebody's at the information desk. Look at that. They must have watched my other video where I said no one's ever standing behind the counter. Nice. Okay. Heart of the game. Baggage claim, rideshare. Okay, I don't want to go down there quite yet. We will get down there. And this is going to be a long video. Bear with me. Alright, let's go down quickly, look at the gates. More space over here. Okay, this would be a gate, Alpha 10. That looks really cool. What is this here? Can we go in here? A little bit? Yeah, we can a little bit. Look at that. I'm in the store. Alright, let's go over here. What's this? I gotta stop. Oh man, look at this. Got a little sign down here. How does that look when we get in there? Doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty good actually. Not bad at all. Well, I know that I will definitely be recommending people in my virtual airline to buy this already. I'm absolutely impressed. Again, just going down to the gates here, taking a look. And we have animated figures sitting down. I like that these are not your typical figures that you see inside the airports. It seems like we kind of get them over and over and over again. This guy looks like he is laughing. Okay. What is going on with the TVs up here? I'm sure that will get fixed, but I'm sure those are going to do the same thing that video is doing out there in the front at the ticketing counter. They're going to play videos eventually, but that's got to get fixed. Look at these gates. Those gates, it just makes me want to fly out of Kansas City now. I never felt like that before. Okay, now we're going down to gates Alpha 12 through 39. This was the TSA area where we came through originally. Just as a reminder. Go down this little ramp here. You can, let's see, okay, now wait a minute here. We have some displays up here that are showing correctly. They're not videos though, they're just static. Look at all those planes out there, I love that. People's feet are going through the floor. But again, if you're sitting in the airplane, and I'll give you that view here, then I'll have to come back in, but pause, bear with me. Okay, so this is the view from the airplane. You're sitting in your airplane. You can make out figures moving in there and whatnot. If I zoom in just a little bit here, see it a little bit better. You can see the people moving over there. Show some life in there, but I'll tell you what, at nighttime, that's going to be amazing. That will be just totally cool. So this is what you typically see. So the fact that their feet were going through the floor when we're in there, you know, hopefully they'll get that fixed in a future update, but it's not a deal breaker. Okay, so we're back in the terminal now. We were just out there in the airplane, and we're going to go ahead and keep on going down here. We got, looks like, what, a steakhouse? Seafood? And there's a little bit of space that you can come in, but these tables and things to the left are not, they're not made, they're just parallax pictures. Okay, we have a little restaurant or something down here. Maybe a bar or something here. So with all those solid walls down there, I wonder if that means when you're sitting in your airplane, there's nothing to see. So let's go outside and take a look. Oh wait, stop. There's a little walkway here. But still, you're not going to see people if you're parked outside here. You're going to see this walkway. Emergency exit only, alarm will sound. So let's go outside, take a look at that. So yeah, not much to look at if you're at Alpha 16 or 18. 18 might be okay because you have the windows here at the end. At least half the windows. And man, check out this air conditioning unit. That is awesome. That looks really, really good. Jetways look good. Let's take a look at the cabling over here. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. There's nothing at the end of the cable, like a plug to plug into power or anything. While I'm looking at it though, let's take a look at the ground textures here as we're pulling into the gates. And the ground textures all look really nice. Definitely look well used. Just kind of notice there are vehicles around. Vehicles, not too much in the way. I guess there are some carts over here, other trucks. Not too much on the equipment side. There's some parked right there. Modeling of them look a little cartoonish to me. Look at that, it looks like a wooden block that a kid would play with there. The airport looks amazing. I'm just going to say that. This would definitely be, well, it is something I bought. I just bought it, so this is why it's my first look as well. But they did a lot of extras. You know, I gotta say they did a lot of extras. And as we get down here to the other side, we have a city market in the middle. We have some space here we can go in. That's cool. All the way in. We have some tables here. The actual behind the counterpart is all parallax, which that doesn't look that bad. That's we have some mannequins here with shirts on it. Looks like a store here in the middle, and cold freezer or cold refrigerators there with drinks and whatnot in there. Alright, enough of that part. Let's look at this part. Not through the wall though. Stockyards Brewing Company. Which way should I go? Left or right? Left or right? Let's go left. Good place here with some chairs on the wall. Counter. Need some employees here to work. Stores or something there are closed. Sorry, mister. Didn't mean to get in your way. Okay, got a Brookside Local. Okay. Some more restaurants down here, and you have some bar stools up to a bar. Well, this doesn't look too bad, you know, I mean, some more eateries down here. That guy always wants to get in my way. And again, more gates down here. More of what we saw on the Alpha terminal. Okay, and we are back again. We're going to go down the other way. More of pretty much the same. Some gates to the left and to the right. I think that was the very first time I have seen something like that in an airport add-on. Not to say it's not in others. I have a lot of airport add-ons, okay? But I can't say that I have them all. But that was the first time that I have seen an animated screen. Alright, so this is the end of the Bravo gates over here. Okay, so we are back by the TSA area. So we have TSA over here to the right, and we have TSA over here to the left. And we're by the Alpha gates. So here's the escalators in front of us. There's some elevators in the middle. Now I've only seen one airport scenery, and that's Newark, KEWR, where the elevators actually worked as well as the escalators. But let's see, is this the one that goes down? It is. What do we have down here? We have carousels. Nice area down here. I like it. Are they working carousels? Oh, what happened there? Ended up on the top floor. I don't know how that happened. I'll just kind of go around here to the side. Now over here we have elevators again to the left. We have escalators going up and down because it's the ticketing area, as you probably saw, right above us. So there's Carousel 8. And more of the same down at the other end. And here we are, it's nighttime. Let's take a look at the lighting here. Lighting looks pretty good. There's kind of some planes. Oh, yeah, I changed the time of day, so it's spawning in different planes to match that time of day is what just happened here, in case you were wondering. Some United over here. I thought United was over here at these gates for some reason. Again, if you're sitting in your plane, looking inside, it looks pretty cool. You can see the people moving around and all that kind of stuff. It's really, really cool. Let's look through these windows though here. Oh, I didn't even know there was an upstairs. Look at this. Kind of nice to look at it from the outside here, huh? Nighttime. And that looks pretty cool. I like the fencing. I don't know what it is about me and the fences in the sim, but it just looks really, really cool, I think. Of course, these airplanes out here are not lit up, just parked for now. Let's go out and look at more taxiways here at nighttime while we're here at nighttime. Let's go over here. One left, 19 right. This is Alpha 10. Looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and make it daytime once again. Okay, so this is where we left off. And let's go ahead and continue on down the side here. Looks like we have UPS up here. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like catering, maybe. It looks like for Southwest. And we have UPS here. We have some Prime trucks out here. I don't know what this area is here. It's obviously a cargo area. But I don't see any kind of, oh wait, what's the markings on these trucks over here? Southwest. So again, I'm not sure exactly what this is. Maybe Southwest cargo area. Maybe it's all the airlines cargo area. But then we have FedEx over here. Take a look on the other side of the building real quick. Man, there are Prime trucks everywhere. Okay, so here we are on the other side of the airport now. I don't know what this is. A maintenance area, perhaps? I see a airplane in there. Is it a painting bay, perhaps? Aviation Technical Services. Must be some kind of maintenance or repair facility. It's definitely a uniquely shaped building, that's for sure. It looks like perhaps there's doors on this side, but they're closed. Alright. We got a water tower over here, some parking for employees, I'm sure. Eastern airplanes. Some more buildings. I would say that's probably sewage treatment out here. because every airport needs to have that. You know what I haven't noticed was construction. Almost every airport has construction going on all the time, it seems. Some flags blowing in the wind. What is, you know what's cool too is that the flags will change direction with the wind direction in the sim. Oh, what is this? It says FBI. Oh, that's interesting. I don't believe you can go in there. Restricted, but oh, look at that. Not very far, but you could go through the doors. All right, well, there you go. FBI right there. Kansas City, I guess that makes sense. I believe, isn't there a FBI headquarters in Kansas City? So maybe that's it. And this is some type of a parking area for aircraft. These are all part of the scenery. You just kind of see them off in the distance. If you watched my landing, you would see them both out the window as a passenger and when we are doing some outside views. So I don't know if this is a storage area for old airplanes or if this is airplanes that are sitting there to be worked on. So here's the tower area. And let's see if it's modeled. I would be surprised if it's not. And it is. You have a little bit of modeling in here. You know, there's not very many people that are going to come up here and look around. Textures are not the best, but you know, it's passable. They got some chairs up here. Who's going to come up here and look in here besides me, right? And you can just look around the airport, see what it looks like from the tower. They definitely have a bird's eye view. So there's the tower for you. And that's the facilities at the base of the tower here. Alright, well with that, that is Kansas City, the new airport from TaiModels, and it looks really good. I'm very impressed with the product, so I hope you are too, and I definitely highly recommend it. Alright y'all, thanks for watching.